Hi, my name is Kristina, and today I'm going to be cooking up some easy Mexican lasagna. I decided to start putting some of my recipes online so that I could share them with my good friend who's about 3,000 miles away. And she told me she isn't able to cook. So I told her as long as she could follow a recipe, she can make a meal for her husband and her family. Today, we decided to make easy Mexican lasagna, and I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of ground cumin. I have a 14.5 ounce of diced tomatoes that have zesty mild chilies in them, and I have a 15.5 ounce can of black beans that we're going to rinse and drain. I have about 3 cups of chicken, or 3 chicken breasts about this size here. That's going to be shredded. I also have a large enchilada sauce. This is a mild kind. It's a 28 ounce can. I have cream of mushroom soup, 10 3/4 ounces, and a cream of chicken soup. This is also 10 3/4 ounces. I have about 3 cups of Monterey Jack shredded cheese, and I have here about 4 cups of mild cheddar shredded cheese. This is what it looks like. And I also have tortillas. These are the corn tortillas. They're the small kind. And we're going to use a casserole dish. This is about a 10 by 13. You can also use a smaller one, but so it doesn't run over and get messy, I use about a 10 by 13. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I shredded the chicken. I baked it at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. And then I let it cool. I don't like to shred my chicken when it's hot. It just makes it harder to work with. I let it cool a little bit, and then I shred my chicken, just like this. And this is something that you can do, you know, the night before, just if you have chicken on hand. And, you know, I've even used leftover chicken that we've had on the grill, or you can use rotisserie chicken that you might have made the night before. So after your chicken is shredded, you're going to mix the first 5 ingredients together. That's going to be the chicken. You're going to put them in a medium saucepan. I've got the chicken here, all shredded. I have black beans. Going to quickly rinse and drain these. Make sure that you get all that water out. You don't want your lasagna to be watery. The third ingredient we're going to put in there is the diced tomatoes, the teaspoon of ground cumin, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now that that's in there, we're going to go ahead and put this onto the stovetop on about medium heat. And we're just going to kind of let this heat through. We'll mix it around, and we'll let it heat through for about 10 minutes. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get another saucepan, and I like to use a whisk when I'm mixing these ingredients. I've got my enchilada sauce, the cream of chicken soup, and get all of that out of there. And I also also have the cream of mushroom soup going in there. So we're going to put this on the stovetop. We're going to give it about 10 minutes on medium heat until it is thoroughly heated through. And once that's done, we'll be back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so while these are heating on the stove, we're going to leave those on. We're going to go over and we're going to preheat our oven to 350. And after about 10 minutes, the saucepan should be heated thoroughly. This is what it will look like once you've mixed the soups together. It should be really well mixed. I suggest using a whisk. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring these over. The next step is we're going to assemble these by first putting about 1/3 of the soup on the bottom. We're going to layer this, and we don't want, we just kind of want about 1/3 of this mixture to go in here. Okay, and I've got a kind of a thin layer on the bottom of this. Shake it, jiggle it around a little bit. Then we're going to start layering our tortillas. These are the corn tortillas, and I like to overlap them because I like the taste of these, and I like to have it in every bite. So I go ahead and I overlap them. And then we're going to put about 1/2 of our chicken mixture. This is what it looks like. We're going to put about 1/2 of that onto the tortillas and just smooth it out. It's about 1/2. Just smooth that out. And then we're going to go back to the soup and do about 1/3 of the soup on here. So from here, we are going to put about 1/2 of the cheddar cheese. So I had said we had about 4 cups, so about 2 cups of cheddar cheese right onto the soup mixture. That's probably good. Maybe a little more. And then we're going to go ahead and do another layer of tortillas. And when I'm layering them, I think this is like a 10 by 13 pan, and I've got about 8 going across, or 2 rows of 4. Now we're going to go ahead and use the rest of our chicken right on top of there. It smells so good. This is one of my family's most requested. Okay, after we have the rest of our chicken onto there, we're going to go ahead and put the remaining soup right on top. Get all that soup out. I just kind of smooth it on out. We're going to put the remaining cheddar cheese on top of that. And then another layer of tortillas. And again, 2 rows of 4. And then we're going to put all of that yummy Monterey Jack right on top. I like a lot of Monterey Jack. It gets nice and golden brown, and gets kind of crispy. So we're going to go ahead and put that on there. And then we're going to take this, the oven just beeped, it's ready to go, and it's going to go right into the oven. And we're going to bake this for about 35 to 40 minutes. So I'll see you back then. Welcome back. So let's check on the lasagna. It's been in the oven for 35 minutes. Ooh, that looks yummy. Nice and golden brown, just like it should be. Smells good. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into it. Ooh. Doesn't that look good? All right, and I like to have something on the side, so I've made some rice to accompany it. And there you have it. I hope your family enjoys this recipe just as much as mine does.